Hello, trading is closed on August 20th, 2014. I'm Tennant. Yesterday, the call for today was 1980.70. That printed early in the day, satisfying the target, and there was support under the target. The area was revisited in the afternoon, and there was support under the target once again. The last higher target from the system, which had failed, was 1984.86. That printed, and there was resistance less than one handle over the target. The target came from an ultimate signal, and ultimately these things print. So we had resistance over the higher targets and support under the lower targets. During the day, the system identified the 1980.70 target. As we rallied, the Fs indicated the move was a false move, and mejt called for a return to these yellow thick lines, which we got. That's a different mejt signal than the one from yesterday, which said support would be found in the same area. We rallied. The system identified the higher target. There was resistance over it. Even though we were hitting a new high of the day here, mejt said the move was a false move, and that's when we got the drop. Let's try that again. When we got the drop, this red F meant the move down was a false move and gave us a target to return to this thick line after this time, and that happened. mejt is essentially an intraday trading system, and intraday the calls today all worked. There's no mejt target for tomorrow, and that means we have to rely on other things. Everything was going to plan for me until we got this late rally. Starting out low, rallying all day long, basically is a positive sign, and usually we continue higher unless this move is reversed immediately at the open, at least by trading under this low promptly, and ideally by gapping under this one. On the daily chart, we have gone over this TDST line. We have 7 bars of setup, and if we get to 9, the Marx indicators predict it predicts we're not going to have any drop anytime soon. What's concerning to me about the late rally is we had already taken out this red line. There really was no reason for us to go over it again, and certainly we are running out of space if my call from early July for this to be a top is going to work. I suppose it's possible that the market was just trying to fill the gap here, and I suppose it's possible it just wanted to revisit this very significant trend line. But the break of the trend line was a valid break. This really should hold. And if the call for a big top here is going to work out, we really have to drop pretty fast and pretty early. So tomorrow's open is going to be critical to see if that long-standing call not based on the mejt system works or not. If it works, we should drop fast and early. Fast and early. And if that does not happen, I think the call for a top in this area becomes quite suspect. And that's today's call.